Once upon a time, in a dorm room, there were three friends, George, Max, and Zach, that were pre-gaming together to venture out to their destination, all whilst stumbling along the way. George took a spill and cracked his head open, but this wasn't the real problem. Max had strayed from the group, while George and Zach kept venturing, looking for him. Meanwhile, Max was circling the perimeter of the stadium while George and Zach were still looking for him, and once they found him, all was well as Max was eating his chocolate chip cookies. They got in a car and drove home and went to bed.
Max, George, and Zach started their night pre-gaming on campus. After they were done, they headed to Duck's Village. In front of Austin Stadium, Max and George had face planted. Zach had attended George's bloody face that had taken 15 seconds. Within that time, Max had vanished. Zach and George became worried about their friend and searched for them for the remainder of the night. The two of them headed to Duck's Village, Stadium Park, and still no sign of Max. After about 2 hours had passed, George and Zach decided to head back to the X's and O's in front of Austin where they had last seen Max. A few moments after they had gotten there, they see a man walking towards them with a shadowed face. Once he walked into the light and they realized it was Max, the friend they had been looking for that entire time, they rushed to him. Max, George, and Zach started their night pre-gaming on campus. After they were done, they headed to Duck's Village. In front of Austin Stadium, Max and George had face planted. Zach had attended George's bloody face that had taken 15 seconds. Within that time, Max had vanished. Zach and George became worried about their friend and searched for them for the remainder of the night. The two of them headed to Duck's Village, Stadium Park, and still no sign of Max. After about 2 hours had passed, George and Zach decided to head back to the X's and O's in front of Austin where they had last seen Max. A few moments after they had gotten there, they see a man walking towards them with a shadowed face. Once he walked into the light and they realized it was Max, the friend they had been looking for that entire time, they rushed